princesses, my angels. I have so much to say to you, and I've learned a whole bunch since the new year, but I needed to get out of my own funk because it just kept going downhill from there, and I kept waiting for something to feel right with the new year. But anyway, I got back in touch with my spirit guide. I sent you guys a whole bunch of energy. Hold on, I feel like I look like a drag queen or something. Let me take some lipstick off. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, nothing against drag queens. I love drag queens. I actually wish that I could be one. That would be awesome. But since I'm not, I gotta try to be whatever. So this is the deal. I have a lot to share with you. Hold tight. I want all of you, okay, first of all, I got today a message of overwhelming amount of fear. And I hope it's not me. Like, I hope I don't finish this spiritual journey. So what the message was once you find your enlightenment, which is what I seek ultimate enlightenment, then you'll be set free. And I fear that means literally set free. So I hope that message wasn't for me. No. But it was a message I got, so I have to try pass it along. And I'm sorry that I hope nobody, I'm really sorry if somebody gets hurt or loses somebody. But I'm sorry. Anyway, I've got all kinds of info on HSPs for you Pisces. All the planets go go direct by the 8th. Excuse me. So I want all of you guys to be ready with your plans and everything that you want to do or think, even if it's just in your mind. Moving away from, if it's not physically moving into a new place, then move into a different frame of mind. I really think that this is the year for us, ladies. I really honestly believe it. I really do. And I really went through a whole lot, even on New Year's Eve. It was horrible. I mean, it was horrible. It was a horrible New Year's Eve. It was horrible. It was awful. But it's okay. Like, you know what I mean? Don't worry. I wanted to let you guys know I don't have a lot of time because I have to go pick up my baby. Oh, also, I've got all kinds of stuff that's going on. Okay, so one of the really important things I wanted you to know is that since I'm on this journey looking for enlightenment, what they've done, actually, researchers have done, and I don't know why I never got this message from anyone before, but anyway, I was able to watch a TED Talks on it. Researchers, there was a doctor who was grieving depressed people, which is what kind of like, if you weren't clinically depressed, what Pisceans have been in is our lives have been depressed from moving forward because we had no help. The universe has been preparing us for it. Well, anyways, this really exciting thing is that extremely depressed people who've gone through an extreme amount of depression, and a lot of the studies were women, and they were all women that had grieved something insane, like widows, or their lost children, or they lived in these tribes where they had gone through an insane amount of depression, were actually going through the transformation of, there's a piece of your cortex that's associated with spiritual enlightenment scientifically. I really can't tell you the details on all of that. Just know that I know, and I'm passing that message to you, and it's sincere and it's not fake. So anyway, the point is, if you're super depressed, often these super depressed people come out of that depression enlightened and in touch with the universe, which is what we want. We want enlightenment, right? So these women, the thickening is actual scientific thickening of the cortex, and also monks. Anyway, so if you've been super depressed, or you've been sad, or you felt like you dealt with a whole bunch, and people tell you that that's making your brains and your neurons less active and less connectivity, this is untrue. This is proven wrong. The correct thing to say is that we are actually one step above, is because that suffering has taken us to a next level, a deeper connection within ourselves and within the whole universe, that these people are able to bond and see that enlightenment. And I'm sorry, pimple. Anyway, the next thing was this other researchers, this one doctor had a spiritual thing, and she was a brain mapper, and they mapped all of these brain frequencies, and these people that had the thickening of that cortex associated with that depression and that spirituality actually had frequencies coming off of the back of their heads. Baller. And who were those people? Those women and monks. Like Buddhist monks, when in deep meditation, can be seen with these, can be detected what they are also calling the aura, but anyway, frequencies coming off of the back of their heads. I've been trying to tell everybody, we are children of the light. I truly believe it. But even cooler is this: we can all do it. We can all get in touch with it. And, and that frequency is the same as the frequency of the Earth's crust. What? No, I'm serious. Like, that blew my, I was like, are you kidding me, doctor? Did you just tell me that? That's the same frequency as the Earth's crust? True believer, sold, amazing. I feel so happy, because that was like the missing link. Like, I said, why do I have to be sad and blah, blah, blah? It's okay. Your sadness is actually, oh yeah. And I'm sure if you're a Piscean, you are also an HSP. Or a secret HSP, and you don't want to admit it. Highly sensitive people, like me. Oh yeah, I got a book by Elaine and somebody. Elaine, she was published in 1996, I think. Highly sensitive persons. Look it up if you're an HSP. Anyway, HSP people are in touch with, I believe, that frequency. I really do. And the theory is, at least my theory, or the theory is that in the book she says that if we were in the wild, or that highly sensitive people can also be attributed to mammals, like all higher intelligence creatures have a 20% population of HSPs. And the reason not everybody can be an HSP, it's not good to be an HSP for a lot of reasons, because it's hard to be in public, you feel everything around you, you're hypersensitive to most things, and it's hard. It's hard to be an HSP. If you're an HSP, you know what I'm saying. Like, it's hard, because it's overwhelming. And then everyone's like, you're too sensitive, or you get stressed too easy. I'm like, dude, I handle stress just fine. Only you got 3 stress triggers just now. I got 25. Like, I can't handle this too much. But that's okay, because that percentage of the population can be observed in all higher intelligence animals and creatures, and the reason that they have them is to perhaps maybe quote to predators, or alert them to vibrations of the earth, like a hurricane, or something they need to be afraid of, right? But not everybody in the population can be an HSP, because you'd all be spazzes like that we are. So, message behind that is, if you're not an HSP and you're watching the Pisces video, Pisces women, Pisces power, water, did you buy your fountain? Go buy your fountain, please. Did you hear mine? I got mine going. Anyway, not everybody can be, because we're all spazzes, and we cry all the time, and we can't watch scary movies because we actually feel like we're gonna die like the people in the movie, and it will haunt us for a really long time. We're not weenies. We actually are probably tougher than a lot of people, because we are capable. Like, I don't know about you, but listen, when stuff in my life gets wicked hard, like, and I can't even deal. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe that this is happening and this is happening. Like, I'm dealing with this and this and this and this, and these are all major life-changing events that maybe one person gets to experience. I'm experiencing all 5 of them right now. Then I go into this mode. Like, that's when my poker face comes on. But then you show me Fox and the Hound and I'm sobbing like a freaking maniac, right? Well, it's because then I've gone on complete overload and I've shut down. And I have to take time. It's going to be months. It's going to be months. And then it's all, like, I'm going to have to process all of everything later. Like, I can't even, like, and then people are like, oh, you're handling it so well. Oh, you're doing this. I don't know how you do it. And you're like, dude, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it right now. I'm going to have to do it later. But thank you. But I'm not really doing it because I haven't dealt with any of it. I'm sure. Anyway, so my theory is Pisces, that's you and me. We are HSPs. And like I've always said, the connection between, and I'm not trying to be like vain or conceited. I'm just trying to show you that I'm coming to, I'm hoping that this is the way to enlightenment that I hope isn't my death. Like, I hope I don't find enlightenment and then that's my wings to fly, God forbid. But maybe, I mean, maybe that is. Either way, I have no choice. I have to take my journey, right? But anyway, I have a theory. You are, I am, we are HSPs, Pisces, closer to enlightenment, and we can share the enlightenment. The only reason to be enlightened is to be at peace and to share that love. Maybe our true love isn't what we thought it was. Maybe our true love is not a man or a woman or a mixture of both. Maybe our true love is that connection. Maybe that's our true love. I mean, maybe. Nothing else has worked. So I hope so. But maybe not. I mean, because I really would like things to work out, but no, they haven't so far. So I feel like they won't. Anyway, also at the age of 5 or 6 or 7, kids lose their capacity to be in connection with that piece of their brain that keeps them tied to the universe. So talk to your babies. My baby pulled a card for me today, and she pulled a whole bunch of cards for everybody else, and she told me over and over and over that this was my card. And it's that same deck by the Beckett lady that I talked about in a video before. And the card that she pulled was a certain slant of light. Which that's cool on so many levels because A, we're talking about being children of the light, and B, a certain slant of it. What it says is if you're looking, this is a trip, dude. My baby's only 3, so she's still in touch with that. I'm trying to nurture her connection with the universe so that she doesn't lose it, but she will, I'm sure. The card says, if you're seeking enlightenment, which we are, and true love or whatever it is, keep your eyes open because it may be smaller and different than you think. And it's kind of like she's sick. Doesn't she look sick to you? I don't know, she looks sick to me. God, I hope I'm not getting the wrong messages for myself. No, I seriously hope I don't because I really want to see my baby and I really want to watch her grow and be happy and love her for all of her life. But anyway, she looks sick to me. But the message of the card was sweet. And it looks kind of like, I mean, there's this really kind of gross dragon-looking thing in the background. I mean, the card and the meaning don't kind of, to me, the card says sick and like gangrene or something. Like, like he's the worm eating the dead flesh. I don't know. But be happy. That was the other message that I got from the universe. Be happy because you cannot embrace everything that is until you're happy. And then you can surround yourself with happy people. And when you do that, you will have everything you looked for. Because everything will fall into line. Money falls into line, connections, networking, blah, 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 blah. I'm running out of time. I gotta go. Be happy. Keep your eyes peeled for that certain slant of light. For that certain slant of light that you didn't think was there is the thing that's going to bring us enlightenment. The new year isn't as fantastic as I thought it would be. But I'm in a much better mood than I was this morning, and I know you got it too. Bye.